ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੰਗ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਕੁਝ ਨਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਜਾਂ ਸਭ ਹੋ ਜਾਵੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੰਗ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਵੱਡੀ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਫੌਜ ਆਵੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਸੰਗ ਰੱਖਣਾ
I know it's been a while since I've done this, but after much deliberation, I had to sit myself down and actually talk about this one film that has been on my radar for a very long time. I am of course talking about the Vasan Bala directed Jigra starring Alia Bhatt and Vedang Raina in the lead roles. Now, there were a couple of reasons why this movie had been on my watch list. Firstly, a collaboration between someone like Vasan Bala and Alia Bhatt seems like the perfect recipe for a masala film, and secondly, the source material of the film itself. It is often said that most of the times higher expectations lead to staggering disappointments. Well, I'm glad to tell you that this one does not fall in that case. Jigra is a beautiful film that wears its heart on its sleeves and delivers a heart-wrenching tale of a sister trying everything at her wit's end to protect her little brother. Oftentimes, cinema all over the world gives us stories or characters that we feel an instant connection to, be it their backstory, their vulnerabilities, their compassion, or their journeys. There is just something about these characters that make us, as the audience, feel for them long after we're done with the film. Jigra, at least in my books, fall in that same category. Although there are quite a few loopholes in the script, but the emotion of the film always stays intact enough to make you feel invested without feeling too overstuffed. And that is where a film like Jigra truly shines. It's heavy on the emotional drama while also holding a strong footing with the action and the pacing of its world. Jigra, for those of you who don't know, is a story of a prison raid set in a fictional country said to be around Malaysia. Satya, played by Alia Bhatt, plans a prison break to free her younger brother Ankur, played by Vedang Raina, who has been held captive under false charges. How somebody like Satya plans to overcome all the obstacles in her way and free her brother makes the basic premise of the film. Now, Hindi cinema hasn't seen a lot of prison break stories, but maybe 1993's Gumrah comes to mind, which the internet has deduced as the inspiration behind Jigra. Just FYI, it's not. Both the films happen to be prison break films, but other than that, they share no similarities whatsoever. So Jigra is a new thing for most audiences, but the sibling relationship is nothing new to Bollywood. It has existed for as long as cinema itself. The film at its core is heartbreaking. When we meet Satya, she narrates her backstory, which is very gut-wrenching. Both of the siblings are orphaned from a very young age, who were raised by their relatives who knowingly are not the nicest people. They are private jet rich, but they didn't get that rich by playing nice. Both the siblings may live in big bungalows, but both of them play second fiddle to the servants. Ankur, the younger brother, is a fresh graduate who gets trafficked into a foreign prison, and this time, much like every time before this, there's only one person who can come to his rescue. Jigra fumbles here and there in the screenplay, but still remains sincere. I love the sibling relationship. It is so well done. The beautiful score that plays in the background just made everything all the more special. Alia Bhatt is exceptional as the older sister who will go to any lengths to protect the one person she loves the most. Alia has this protective and fearless energy right from the moment we meet her. We know that she has been through enough and she's not afraid of anyone but the sole thought of losing her most beloved. Vedang Raina as the younger brother lends a great support, with equal parts emotional and sincere. The supporting cast is exceptional as well. Manoj Pava plays that paternal figure which the siblings never had growing up. There's such an infectious charm he has on screen that you just can't describe it. There are a few other cameos in the film which for people who have been following Vasan Bala's films will enjoy very much. I had been waiting for this film for a very long time, and I can say that it lives up to its expectations really well. Jigra, although fumbles here and there during the running minutes, but never loses the sincerity and the emotional gravity that holds the whole story together. It's so sincere that you're willing to look over a few plot holes. Because when something is done with such conviction on screen, you just can't help but be in awe. That is so completely how Jigra works. It's compassion met with conviction, and it never disappoints. And that's it from my side. Go watch the film and form your own opinion. And if you have already seen the film, please drop down your thoughts about the film, what you liked, what you didn't like. And with that, if you liked something in this video, please feel free to press the subscribe button. It will really help the channel in the long run. Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.